My fish. Alright, cool. You guys ready? We're gonna get this going. This is the finale of Guild Survivor. I'm excited. Here we go. Let's start it up. Alright guys, welcome to Guild Survivor. Tonight is the finale. What is Guild Survivor? Well, for the past few weeks and months we've been having Guild Survivor, which is two tribes, two guilds, competing against challenges against each other. PvE challenges, PvP, pet battle, outside the box challenges, survival challenges, anything like that. And the losing tribe would then vote one member out. We are now finally down to the final three. The final three, and the merged tribe is Tribe Hakuna Matata, with Psykkomantis, our warrior tank, Junngle of the jungle, the Boomkin, and Lirchy, Lurchmaster Prime. So we have a really awesome event here for you guys tonight. It is in the true spirit of Guild Survivor. One of these three players, one of these original Death Jesters members, will be going home today with the title of Sole Survivor and the 1 million gold prize. Alright guys, so 3 DJs remaining. We have Junngle, Psycho, and Lirchy. Lirchy, do you think you make it this far?
To final three, no.
And what do you contribute, to the reason why you're still here? And why, another Zeros to Heroes member would, Miranda lasted until the final 4 or final 5, until she was voted out.
I think depending on how certain votes went, you would have seen a different final three here today. But playing both sides, I guess, kind of secured me at least top 5.
Fair enough. So you play like a true rogue, backstabbing people and playing both sides.
You do what I'm good at.
What about you, Psycho? I mean, you haven't won any individual immunity challenges. You've been sort of flying under the radar the entire time. Why do you believe you're in the final 3 and you're deserving of the million gold prize?
Kind of surprised as well that I'm in it. I won one immunity challenge with the foam swords. That's
Oh right, yes, sorry, yeah, you won that one.
But other than that, I've been kind of keeping low profile. Kind of got me ahead, I guess.
Yeah, fair enough. When people don't see you as that challenge, they don't necessarily vote you off. I mean, you have been tank spec for a majority of it. You were pretty integral in the DJ tribe, tanking some of the encounters for them and keeping them alive. And yeah, you've flown under the radar. And then, of course, during the Foam Swords challenge, which you did win immunity, everybody beat the living crap out of Miranda with Foam Swords. And Junngle, I mean, you're one of the big contenders here too. Great theory crafter and high DPS. Why are you still here, and why are you such a threat and haven't been voted off by the rest of the tribe?
Well, honestly, there's always two sides to every game of Survivor. There's the people who plot and try to force their way in, and there's the people who try to fly low. I was hiding within the plotting team, so I had a really safe spot until the end.
That's pretty good, yeah. You see a lot of that too when you're in charge of a tribe, or you're that person that is plotting. That also may paint a big target on your back. So we'll see how you guys do in this final challenge. You guys ready to get to it? Alright, so here's how the challenge is going to work. You're going to start here in Lion's Watch. We went over some of the rules prior to the game. You are going to run to Fangrila. In Fangrila, there is a lake. And inside that lake is a little island. From that island, you will fish. Okay, so this is partly a fishing challenge. You will fish up 5 of any of the same fish. So for instance, I have 5 crescent saberfish. Once you have those 5 crescent saberfish, you'll right-click them and turn them into the saberfish flesh, and you will then turn that into the next player. So in that fish, you're going to give it to the next person. That next person is hiding somewhere in a cave in Tanan Jungle. Now, I'm not going to make it that hard for you guys. So this cave is near a tree in the middle of a swamp. this cave is going to require lots of jumping puzzles, potentially killing enemies, getting to that player. It is, and I'll give you a hint, it is either Ariana or Roshi hiding in that cave. You won't know which cave is correct until you get to that person. Once you complete that, you will solve their riddle or their puzzle, and they will give you the coordinates for the finish line. Sounds good? So at that point, once you do finish the cave portion of the puzzle, you are allowed to fly. That is the only time you're allowed to use any mounts or fly to the finish line. Sound good?
Yes, sir.
Alright, so once you have the correct clue from either Ariana or Roshi, only one of them is correct, then you will fly that clue to where they said you need to fly to, the finish zone, or the finish line, and you'll then trade that clue into midgets. They will not give you coordinates, Lirchy. They will tell you, the puzzle or the clue as to where it is. But it is somewhere into Junngle, the finish line.
I'm guessing
Okay.
we'll know the finish line when we see it.
You'll know the finish line when you see it, yeah. You'll see a small little gnome priest standing there. But you'll know it. It won't be too tough. Are any of the finalists streaming? I don't know. I don't think so. People are asking if any of you guys are streaming. Lirchy, Psycho, or
yeah.
Junngle? Junngle streaming?
I'm going to start right now.
Alright, we'll give you guys a second here to start up your streams. People can watch your perspectives as well. And I, of course, will be following you guys around, commentating, and, of course, adding my own little quips. So, yeah, Psycho will be streaming. We'll link that into the channel here. Junngle as well. And Lurch's potato might explode if he tries to stream. Alright, so you guys can think about what your plan of attack will be. But you guys can line up here blue, green, and purple markers. And then once streams get going, we'll get going with that as well. Alright. Are you guys ready? Who are you cheering on, viewers? So you guys can cheer on Junngle of the Jungle here, Lurch Master Prime, or Team Potato, or Psycho the Tank, one of the underdogs as well. Yeah, I mean, if everybody streamed, it'd be awesome to see a multi-Twitch of that as well. But maybe I'll load up here. Can somebody give me a link to a multi-Twitch of Psycho and Junngle? Everybody is cheering on Junngle. Alright, yeah, give me a multi-Twitch. I'll post it up here as well for you guys, so you're able to see, their perspectives as we go through it. And I'll try to follow Lirchy around. Alright, once you guys are set, just line up at the starting line, and we'll get going. And yeah, Lirchy, if you wanted to stream, that'd be fine too. Alright.
How about Food, Flask, and Ruin?
You could totally use them as usual. I mean, if you want to use Food Flask runes, by all means. And here goes Junngle already flasking and eating. This is going to be a long challenge, guys.
Burst, right?
Yeah, so no speed burst, please. No, well, no, like, speed increasing things. Yeah, we want to balance it here as well because, a Druid with Travel Form, Lirchy with Unlimited Sprint, or Psycho with just Leaping wouldn't be really, really fair for everybody. We want to make sure it's a pretty even playing field. Alright, so there's our multi-Twitch. Thank you. Let me load this up for you guys. Hopefully my computer doesn't blow up. Alright. They're already strategizing, as you guys can see here. This is, Junngle on the left side there, and Psycho on the right, and Lirchy I will try to follow along as well. And they're going to try to see, where they have to go. Alright, guys. Cool. So we'll do a ready check here. Lirchy already trash talking. Apparently he's, got great fishing game. Alright. Lures and fishing poles, totally fine. I'm going to allow it. You couldn't catch a fish if it jumped in your hands. Alright, shit talkers. Alright, we're going to do a countdown for you guys, and you guys will have to run to the first event. Here we go. EBM pole 15. All right.
5,
4, 3, 2, 1, and we're off. Go for it. There goes the stampede. All right, and they're off right now. They're hoofing it. They did get a stampeding roar to start off right now. They're going to try to get to the first area right now. And I'm going to actually throw markers on these guys so we can see them a little bit better. Let's put orange circle there. On him, we'll put a square. And on Lurchmaster Prime here, we're going to, on Lurchmaster Prime, we are going to put a star marker so we sort of know who these guys are. So you see them, they're all pretty close right now, going to the first island. And now for those of you that don't know, that first island in Fangrilla is this right over here. So they're actually trying to get through Fangrilla. There are plenty of enemies on the way as well as bugs. If they follow the path, it might be relatively safe. But they have to get to this island, which is infested by many frogs and toads. And on the way to that island, it is piranha-infested waters. Alright, and apparently the host is getting attacked more than these guys.
Hey, Lirchy, why are you so fast? Get back here.
Maybe he's got more speed on his gear than you guys do.
I have no speed gear.
What the? Your stealth, is that it?
I'm not even spec'd into that skill.
Okay.
Those pandas just run faster. So Lurch in a bit of a lead here. Psycho pulling up the tail end. Alright, and you guys are cutting corners here. Alright, some enemies have been engaged. That Starfall glyph might prove to be your undoing. We're going to see. Alright. Alright, so Lurchy, the first one to the swimming challenge. You have to swim across these piranha-infested waters. Swim, Lurchy, swim! Jungle's got lots of enemies following him along. Oh, goes into the water as well. And here come the piranhas. And Psycho casually dodging all the fish. Alright, now that you guys are here, you have to fish up 5 of any kind of fish. And there we go, Lurch trying to stealth, but he is... yeah, getting attacked by the frogs. Psycho as well. The fish are looking at you guys. They're looking at you funny. Frogs attacking as well. You guys may have to decide to clear it or not. Lurchy's so far in the lead, he's got his fishing rod out. And yeah, Jungle's in combat by the piranha. Okay, so Lurchy has 1 crescent saberfish so far. Psycho, good guy team player, clearing the island for everybody else. And now they all have their fishing rods out, and they are fishing. Alright. Jungle got 2 fish on that one, crescent saberfish as well as the Fellmouth Frenzy. Psycho with the Fellmouth Frenzy. So the fishing game apparently was strong with some of you guys. Who's the best baiter? Which of you are the master baiter? So far it is... well, you're all pretty equal. Remember guys, it's not the size of the worm, it's how you use it. Poor Psycho cleanup bitch. Oh man. So it is 5 of any of the same fish. Once you have those 5, clean the fish and you can head off to the next place. So Lurchy right now with a crescent saberfish. Psycho with a crescent saberfish as well. Jungle's looks like he has 3. And we've got some viewers watching along as well. Everyone's fishing. The sad thing is you can't clean that Fellmouth Frenzy. You can't, right? So they have to get one of these fish here. So applicable ones are crescent saberfish. They can use the enormous ones as well. They can use the sea scorpions. Any of those are okay. Obviously, Fellmouth Frenzies, they don't count. So remember, guys, you have to use 5 of whichever. The Fellmouth Frenzies you can't actually clean and gut. So you'll have to choose something like the crescent saberfish or the enormous crescent saberfish or the sea scorpions. All right. Looks like Jungle. He's got his 5. He got his 5 crescent saberfish, and he's off. Lurchy was in the lead despite his stealth, or with his stealth, and now Jungle is heading on out. We'll see if he decides to Starfall on the way out. So he's heading off to the caves section right now. Now, which of the caves in Tanan Jungle, we don't know. We'll see which way he decides to run to. And Psycho and Lurchy still trying to fish. They need to, better handle on their rods here. Lurchy might have it. Nope, go back to fishing. Psycho found a sharpened fish hook. Yeah, this is taking a little bit longer than anticipated, but Junngle in quite a bit of a commanding lead right now. And luckily, none of these guys are hunters, so they don't know where the hidden person is hiding right now. Alright, there goes Lirchy right now in second place, has his 5 fish. Psycho getting really unlucky here. He's getting a lot of the Foul-Mouthed Frenzy and the Foul-Mouthed Frenzy bait. Alright, let's go follow along here. Let's go follow along. Let's see how they're doing on their streams. So we can see right now that Psycho's still fishing, getting frustrated with that damn fish. What does he have right now in terms of his fish? He's got, yeah, he's getting 2, 4. He needs one more enormous one. One more enormous one. In the top right of his screen there, you can see that he's trying to fish all these things up. Come on, one more enormous one. He's got 2 of these crests. He's getting really, really unlucky. There's a Foul-Mouthed Frenzy again. He's getting screwed a little bit screwed. Let's see, yeah, Junngle. Junngle here apparently needs more intellect potions. He forgot some on his last farm night. So he's heading off to the cave right now. Let's go find out where Lurchmaster Prime is. Let's go fly over there. Death fishing is so brutal. Yeah, it's, you know, a bit of RNG, but in a lot of Survivor challenges, there will be that RNG factor involved. And we see here, where is Lirchy? Lirchy is quietly stealthing right on through everything, trying to get to those first little caves. So here comes Junngle around the first cave right now. Or around the first bend. You're going to go to one of the caves. So the clue was that the cave is near a tree in the middle of a swamp. Let's see if he chooses correctly. There are many caves, as you guys know here, all over Tanan Jungle. There are also many trees and many swamps. So we'll see which way he goes. And Psycho still trying to... Does he have it? He's heading on out, alright. And then Psycho's catching up as well. Psycho finally leaving the first event right now. Alright, Junngle making his way here through the middle of the swamp. Has he chosen the right swamp, the right tree, the right caves? Who knows? There are many here. This challenge is estimated to last a good 20 minutes. Let's see which way he's going. Alright. So he's heading over to the, looks like the left side cave, or which way is he going? Is he going further? The Starfall. Many Starfalls here. You might get some epics on the way. Alright, Lirchy looks like he's going through the left cave right now. Psycho on the way as well, trying to catch up. But if they make the wrong choice here, they might just end up really losing a lot of time. Alright, so looks like Junngle has chosen this underground cave right here. Let's switch to his stream really quickly. He's chosen the underground cave, and yeah, there's a bit of a stream delay. So we'll see how that ends up. We see Psycho still running, still trying to catch up. Remember, you're never out of this game until the event is finally over. Anybody can still win. Alright, so Junngle decided to go inside the underground cave. So remember, once you guys are inside the correct cave, you are looking for either Ariana or Roshi. One of those guys is correct. Alright. He's looking around for Ariana or Roshi. Can't find anybody here. None of them have tracking skills either. So... let's see if they find the right cave. So probably not the right cave there, apparently. So he's going to go look somewhere else. Psycho is on the way.
I caught 5 Foul-Mouthed Frenzy. Does that count?
We'll let it count, yeah. That's fine.
Okay.
Alright. Let's see where these guys are. Junngle is now heading over to the next cave right now. Whereas Junngle is going over to cave number 2, it looks like. Cave number 2 in the middle of the swamp. Let's take a look. So remember, some of these caves, there are jumping puzzles. Could they use a slash target macro? Potentially, right? And you've got a lot of raptors and frogs chasing you, Junngle. No, they've changed their mind. You're not as delicious as you look. Alright, so here comes Junngle inside.
They don't want any of this.
Jungle's inside here, looking for the jumping puzzle.
Scared the shit out of me. Trading me to stuff.
Alright, so Junngle is inside this one right here, and it looks like Lirchy has actually gone inside the other cave. Let's go look outside the other cave. So we can see Jungle's perspective on the left side there. He has found Roshi, so he's found the right person, but he actually has to get there. And in the second cave right now, Lirchy has... let's see here. So there is another cave. Let's head over to cave number 3. Looks like Lirchy got in there pretty quickly. And clearly he stealthed through all the enemies. What a dirty scumbag. We should have totally banned stealth. And so in this one, there is a bit of a jumping puzzle for those of you watching. In this one, they have to jump all the way across. Where's the starting line?
Ham. I do not like them. IRU Shan.
What is that about green eggs and ham?
Apparently he didn't like them.
You don't like green eggs and ham? Okay. So yeah, for those of you watching, there is a bit of a jumping puzzle here where they need to jump all the way across. Unfortunately, we did miss it because Lirchy was not streaming, but we're going to head on out of here. And looks like he's going to the final section. So Lirchy has completed the second section of this race, which was the jumping puzzle, which unfortunately all of us missed. And he is heading to the third and final section. Alright, and yes, I am being attacked by everything. Let's run on out of here. And let's see how these guys are doing. So, Junngle, yeah, it looks like they're trying to do the jumping puzzles. They did get to the incorrect cave right here. So it was Ariana's cave, not Roshi's cave that was the one they were supposed to run off to. And, of course, we're getting stuck and killed. Alright. Thank you, Lirchy, for sapping one of these guys for me. And we'll just keep running here. So, Junngle is heading over to the other cave as well. Psykko... Not sure where Psykko's going right now. I think he's still trying to finish off the Jungle's cave, or the Roshi's cave, rather. Alright, we'll see here. So let's switch on over if I can fly there really quickly. Oh dear God, this is a shit show. Alright, we're gonna fly over. So, looks like Lirchy is heading over to the final section. Lurchmaster Prime might have it. Let's see here. Alright, he's heading over to the dock. So the clue, the final clue from Ariana. So basically what they were supposed to do was they trade in their fish to Ariana. Ariana then gives them a clue. They have to say green eggs and ham to Ariana, an outlet here on Mumble. Once they have that, they get the clue from Ariana to go to the final place. And that final place is where the exodus of Tanan originally started, which looks like Lirchy may be our winner. A little anticlimactic here for a finish here. Sap and stealth way too strong. Alright, and looks like we do have a winner. Looks like Lirchy has reached it. And Lirchy, what did you eat today? Or were you not able to eat?
And fell eggs and ham or whatever it was.
Yeah, green eggs and ham. Alright guys, so we do have a winner of Guild Survivor 2016. And that winner is Lurchmaster Prime here. Congrats, Lirchy, on winning Survivor this year. You have the title of Sole Survivor, as well as the 1 million gold prize. Look at the camera. So apparently, you know, I'm getting feedback from players. Lirchy played all the sides. You know, he was the biggest schemer. He was the Russell Hantz of Survivor, apparently, in this one. So congrats to Lirchy. Team Potato did win. Did in fact win. That was a fun one. Stealth was quite strong there. I should have, you know, banned Stealth, but that was fun. You know, you chose correctly. Junngle, I mean, went to a number of different caves that we didn't even anticipate. And Junngle did get to, you know, the other cave, which was a decoy cave with Roshi. But Lirchy, you know, just made the right choices, going to the correct cave. And I don't know how you quickly went through that jumping puzzle, but I guess it was through Stealth. He should have farmed this zone more. So Lirchy is a master of Tanan Jungle here. We have fireworks shooting off as well. Congrats, Lirchy. Congrats, and that was awesome. Congrats, everybody. Like the final three here, Junngle, Psykko, you guys played really well. Everybody from DJs and Zeros to Heroes, that was awesome. We have a new betrayer of the guild.
It's the cave.
Did you know which cave it was, Lirchy?
Yeah.
We should have had more people in all the caves. Yeah, you know, now we know for the future, but that's awesome. So that concludes our year of Guild Survivor. I'm going to do a recap of who voted for who and who was scheming, and you know, I'll ask people for maybe some of their whispers or screenshots and things like that from the season of Guild Survivor. But yeah, that was awesome.
I honestly thought it was the other doc, but the last bit of the clue kind of gave it away.
Which dock? The Ironhold Harbor?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't want it too difficult. Maybe we should have, but we know in the future when we're going to do similar events like that, then we definitely will ban stealth. But no, that was good. I mean, yeah, the speed burst and the items would have been too much. But no, I mean, that was a fairly fair challenge. The fishing was pretty RNG, you know, whoever has the better worm gets the fish. But that's it. Stealth OP.
I caught 4 of every type of fish, and then finally 5.
I saw that. I was watching your stream, and yeah, you're just getting crazy unlucky. You know, you had 4 enormous, you had 4 crescent saber fish. All right, but there's our winner, guys. There is our winner, Lurchmaster Prime. Let's get a couple of screenshots here. The Soul Survivor. I wish I could give out titles or something, but that is awesome. So congrats, Lirchy. I will get you your 1,000,000 gold prize in a bit on one of your alts or whatever.
Give to this character.
You ready for it now? Yeah, I can give you the 1,000,000 gold prize whenever. Actually, Midgets has it. She has the 1,000,000 gold prize. We had a number of big donators for this 1,000,000 gold prize, so yeah, she'll have it on one of her characters to trade you. Stealth and Zap 2 OP, it was quite strong. Yeah, quite strong, but it was still a pretty good challenge. I liked it. I liked following these guys around. But I think for the Zeros to Heroes 1-year anniversary, we're definitely going to do that musical chairs, because that was one of the best events that we had, I think, all season. It was just so much fun. That was a good one, guys. Lurch will be waiting for something. it's like a mythic boss kill. Yeah, apparently Lurchy scared the crap out of Ariana, just popped out of nowhere. I was hoping to, you know, watch somebody do the correct jumping puzzles and see them go from step to step to step. I didn't see you going in there, that cave, that quickly. I was following Junngle around in his exploits.
I looked at my periph, and I just see, like, there's a stealth, sapped mob way off in the distance, but I didn't see Lurchy, so I was like, maybe it's some other rogue, and then suddenly he's just like, here. Hi, Ari. I'm just like, oh, God!
That's awesome. Funny. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, I hope you guys had a lot of fun. And, yeah, it was a great Survivor. Lots of scheming, lots of backstabbing, lots of salty people as usual. Sorry?
So it was definitely more fun than I thought.
Yeah, I mean, it always is. You know, it's trying to pull teeth to get people in, but it's a lot of fun. And I think for the next season of Survivor, you know, I'll do the same kind of stuff. We'll bring back some of the challenges. Again, like every season, we learn a lot more. The next season of Survivor, I may make it, you know, just on YouTube, where I will splice in, you know, people chatting or creating drama or whatever, you know, Lurchy stabbing enemies in the back somewhere, and Junngle cutting down trees, you know, for firewood, and then Psycho putting water over the fire just to screw with everybody, and that kind of narrative would be really fun as well to watch. And then we'll stream those, as well as confessionals and votes.
Trying to say I'd murder my own people?
Well, maybe, you know, for a 1,000,000 gold prize.
2 idols that can be used after the vote.
Yeah, 2 idols. The super idol, right?
Yeah,
yeah, I think.
The immunity idol.
Yeah, I think the immunity idols were a great play, and you know, if people had split their vote, I think it was on Miranda when she played her idol, then somebody else would have gone home, right? It wouldn't have been, I think, Ganor.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been.
Yeah, and next time we're going to have a smaller roster as well.
If Ganor used his willy-nilly on the event before too, so if he would have used it on that event, because it was the last one, he would have been alright.
Yeah, no, for sure. Well, yeah, he used his one event early, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and if he used it for the next event, then everyone would have been safe, and you guys would have had to re-vote for somebody else, and then Ganor and Miranda would have both been safe. And then whoever else won that immunity, I can't remember who. It might have been Psycho. No, it wasn't Psycho. It was the event before. But awesome, that was a lot of fun. So yeah, and congrats, Lirchy. We'll give you a new guild note of like the Betrayer or the Backstabber or something, since you played both sides. But I'm curious to see, you know, how everything played out. Since I don't see it as well, I don't see who has hidden immunity idols. I'm always surprised as well. But yeah, this season had really amazing idol plays from Braindead and from Ganor, and then of course from Miranda.
I could have nullified Brain's idol play, but I allowed it to happen.
Yeah, I heard rumblings. I did hear rumblings that you told Braindead, you know, to use his idol when I chatted with him at some point.
No, I knew he was going to use his idol.
Oh, I see. What was some of the best Survivor event for each of you guys? or the best survivor moment.
Falling off the tightrope.
So yeah, that Easter egg event, the Easter Noble Garden thing, for those of you watching, we had everybody run across a tightrope dressed as rabbits. They were picking up, there were two ways to win. Either you made it across the Howling Fjord, the Great Lift, walking around the rope, the first one to cross, or you picked up the most eggs. And Lirchy was so far ahead of everybody that he got really cocky. He was just like RP walking, and he was about 30 seconds from the finish line, and he just fell off the edge, and he lost it. Yeah, and that was a really good one. What about you, Psycho? What your best event or moment?
That's probably one of them. Dodgeball was fun.
The Dazzling Rod one?
Yep. This one was pretty good. The Trivia Challenge was fun.
Yeah, the Family Feud style, that was good. That was a lot of effort. And a lot of it was Midge is doing. Yeah, the clues have been fantastic by Ariana. Everybody's been helping. I've got a lot of testers for these events as well. I make them sign a little NDA. You can't tell anybody about these events and how we're going to run them. And then I get their feedback as well. And for those of you on stream, looking to, if you have ideas for events, I want them. Give us your ideas.
Stuff was fun.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, there are some imbalances in terms of PvP. I think in Future Survivor, I might just have everybody start naked, and then as you get rewards or something, you get more clothes or more armor or something like that. But I have to keep it fairly balanced. And what about you, Junngle? A best event, best moment?
I think they're both within the musical chairs.
Yeah.
At the very end, I think it was Hunterman and Panzer left, and I switched chairs at the last second with my Fat Boomkin model, and Panzer couldn't click on it.
Yeah, I remember that one. That was probably one of the best events in Survivor. I think last season the highlight was the Storm Peaks bombing maze, and this one I think it definitely was the musical chairs.
The musical chairs is super fun. It's definitely my favorite.
Oh, well, we did have one. Who else is around here? Psycho, come here. So I had an idea for a tiebreaker, and why don't you guys test this one out? Let's see here.
Oh no.
Let me try to
Is this
find
the
it.
bomb thingy?
So, Psycho, you got a bomb on you, throw it to Lirchy. Lirchy, you got a bomb, throw it to Psycho.
Oh, dude.
And do you guys have more bombs, or are you out?
That was it.
Alright. So in case we ever needed a tie, it would come down to this, the RNG of bombs. Let's see if they can keep throwing their bombs here. Oh. Oh shit. There he goes. And the first one to crater would obviously lose. I said Mind Maze doesn't make a return. Yeah, we tried to make a Mind Maze return. Yeah, there's one where it knocks you really, really crazy high in the air. Nope, not this one. I'm stunned. And so I was hoping to use these in some kind of other event as well. But yeah, we tried to find, clever use of these mechanics, or Dazzling Rods was great. Dazzling Rods plus the jumping on the puddles was a really fun one. The sleds was great too. Yeah, we had a lot of really good seasonal events this year. Oh, there goes Lirchy. Throw some more.
I'm scared this was going to be another trivia event like last year's, since you kind of said it was similar.
Which one?
This
Oh,
one
like
was
a
Finalist.
puzzle? Well, we were thinking of like a different trivia style, so get to know your tribe members. So one of the events we were thinking of was, everybody fills up, little sheets, and like who would you trust, which survivor would you trust the most with your life, right? Who is the best healer, or who is the best tank, or whatever. There's different kinds of things like that, and then who voted for the correct answer. So we're thinking of that kind of trivia, probably for next year as well, to get everybody to get to know each other. So, the hottest potatoes. Yes, this is hot potatoes.
I killed Junngle.
Oh my god.
Yeah, next you're pretty high up in the air. I loved using all the toys made for a lot of...
Lirchy cheats. He's a rogue plus a Pandaren, so they get the double fall production.
Yeah, I know.
Rogues don't cheat.
Rogues totally cheat. Anyway, I'm glad you guys had fun. That was a great one. Yeah, I thought it was the right move going to 3 down to 3. Maybe next year we'll go down to Final 4 for a certain challenge. We'll think about it. I don't know when our next Survivor will be. It might be, starting this year as well. Maybe we'll go through, a summer Survivor. We'll go June, July, and then by August we're done for Legion. We'll see. See how much interest people have in it as well. But, I'd obviously want new challenges and some repeat ones. Bringing back the Mind Maze would be pretty cool. Musical chairs is always a crazy good one. You should do musical chairs with inflatable chairs. We have tons of... That's a great idea. That is a great idea. How long...
I'm forever proud of the Family Feud clue with that cheeky clue right down the left.
Yeah, they were great. I know Midget spent a lot of time with the clues, and she's always nagging me, what are we doing for Survivor? She's giving me ideas, and I'm like, nope, that's not going to run well, or like, yeah, that's a fantastic idea. Let's make it fun, right? And we keep tweaking these things. Like, I spent a couple hours yesterday, going through it. Initially, you guys were doing a swim challenge south of Tanan and fishing off one of those mushrooms, and then swimming back, but it turned out to be too long and too boring. We're actually going to have you farm up the materials for the fell eggs and ham. So the eggs drop off little bird beak things, the axe bird beaks near Fangrila. The ham drops off things north of Volmar. But it'd just be too much running around, and it's tough to to stream everybody unless you guys are all streaming as well. So in this challenge, went through a couple of different changes. Midgets is the best. No shit, Midgets is the best.
Worded. I thought I had lost and I had the wrong cave.
Well, that there was a tree in the middle of a swamp, right? And there's a cave, and I purposely made that clue because there's multiple caves around that tree.
Well, I mean the one that Ari gave me.
Oh.
After I ate that.
That was just me making a joke in party chat, and we decided that was what I was going to give you guys.
Yeah.
I made that up literally like 10 minutes before the event.
Yeah.
Like,
no, I mean, they're always. It's clever stuff. I've loved it. Clever clues. They've been great. All right, cool. So that was Survivor. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you guys do have ideas for events or you want to be part of next Survivor, I may just open it up to everybody on Storm Rage.
That's
if you guys are viewers, Zeros to Heroes, DJs, whoever, I mean, I'll front $1 million gold for the prize. We'll do mounts and pets and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but it's not that hard.
Yeah, like Midge just had the idea of musical chairs, and like, God, musical chairs would be fun. And then, when we did it, it was like, I was totally wrong. That was a great idea. One of the best ones by far. So no, it was awesome. So thank you guys, everybody, for testing events. Thank you guys for for everything. For testing the events and the clues and the feedback and everything from all of these survivors here. Let me turn this off. From all of these guys here that did play Survivor.
I was going to hide.
So everybody from Junngle to Ganor to Psycho, Panzer, who else do we have there? We had Firemancer, who played twice, Branhista, Lirchy, Braindead, Rouleau, Primetime, and of course Captain Towley. Captain Towley was voted off during the Dark Moon Fair events. And on Zeros to Heroes, we had an awesome tribe. They were the underdogs and they played so well. We had Hitrako and Thaskor. We had Anicia, Miranda, who was beaten savagely by Foam Swords. We have Adonson, Yendar, Ashtanga, Thalstaden, Illyra, and Dino, and Orgathor, of course. So, I mean, it was a great start. We had a huge cast. Next ones won't be so big. I think we'll start with like 16 people tops. So we can have the events a little bit more fluid and flexible that way. But no, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. We had, those PvP challenges as well. The Arena Live really helped. Yeah, I mean, it was huge. Big thanks to Warcraft. Kivax, Olivia, if you're watching, thank you guys. Thank you guys for the hosts. And thank you guys for mentioning us on the Guild Survivor, or the what's happening in Warcraft, because it's been a lot of fun. And of course, Olivia for linking the Arena Live thing to me, which helped us spectate a lot of those PvP things. Winner gets BlizzCon tickets. Maybe you'll get my BlizzCon ticket if I don't go. I don't know, but we'll see. Awesome, guys. Well, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for playing, and that's it for this year's of Guild Survivor. Congrats, Lurch.